Andrew, you get acknowledged by Space Chief 75.
Space Chief!
There you go. Window Killer shouts out our boy Scott right here. Happy Monday.
Window liquor.
Window liquor? Wait a minute, what? Window liquor?
You know what? It's because I've heard Bob Levy say that a long time ago whenever he seen Window Killer. And ever since I've heard that, that's what I think every time I see Window Killer and Window liquor.
Yeah, there's certain ones, like I
Window.
wrote down Betty White Kick-Ass to Thick-Ass.
Jesus
So, yeah,
Christ.
that's how I do the same thing. And there's Brandon Def checking in. What's up, Brandon? Electric Gino. Electric Gino. That's all the dog cared about, the high phone. All right. There she is. Look at this. The one and only.
Good.
You know what? I think Space Nerd says that Stacey Allen loves games. Well, Stacey,
Cheese pie, cherry pie. You know, I can't really sing the song.
thank you, Stacey Allen. You're probably going to want to be around later on if you can get out of your meetings. I'm going to do it after the Vibe news or not so serious news, probably into like between the second and the third hour, halfway. We're going to do Match Game Live right here on the Vibe.
Match.
And the way we're going to do it, and even Andrew is involved in this, I have a question about each panelist right here on BF Live The Vibe, and I'll throw the question out there. You guys can throw your witty or funny answers in, what you think it'll be, and we'll match it to the answer that I have. The lovely Stacey Allen checks in with deep butt cheeks. I played her cherry pie. She's got deep butt cheeks, everyone. She's ready.
I got deep butt cheeks.
Let's see. Very deep butt cheeks to you, Stacey, says our friend Don checking in. And to that I say, yeah. My wife leaves a note and list every day for me, says FJM. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you ain't just going to be like loose and run around the house just come doing what you want in whatever order you want to do it in, FJM. That shit ain't happening. All right, let's get through these. Let's see. That is sweet, FJM. I love a good game, but I have a meeting starting at 2. Damn, Stacey. Oh, my God. All right, well, I'm going to do this. Let me see, at 2. Let me see how I can squeeze it in the news real quick. But why don't we do this? Because we are currently at the end of the opening chat family check-in. Let's try and see what we can get, if we can get it in before 2. Let's get on with the
Boom. What's up, everyone?
Oh, yeah, that was the opening chat family check-in. That was the opening chat family check-in. We were at we'll make it some more fun to get into. Howdy, y'all, says Scuff with Shane. Scuff.
Howdy.
Will Stacey bake a cherry pie for the Perry Caravello bake-off? Good question.
Shut the fuck up.
You would love to have Stacey out there. What's up, all you crazy mofos? Insane Fun 1, a.k.a. Chris Thompson sneaks in at the end of the opening chat family check-in, folks. Yeah, I had video of Andrew when he went to the ball game with our friend Bolos back in the day. But this is one thing that they didn't get to do right here on the Vibe. I want to show you this, and then we're going to get on to the other news, but the not-so-serious news. Got some fun stories we're going to have right over there. We're going to add video file, boom. Got this video right here of Andrew, and then we're going to get on with the news. Let's see. There we go.
Hey girl, get it. You ain't got no legs, throw that thing. Hey, there you go, mama.
There's Andrew making it rain. Andrew making it rain. One more time.
Damn, baby girl, get it. You ain't got no legs, throw that thing. Hey, there you go, mama. Oh, shit. I did not expect little guy. All right, throw them bands, fam.
Andrew, he's like, yeah, give him some ideas. Come on, Andrew, one more time. There we go.
Damn, baby girl, girl, get it. You ain't got no legs, throw that thing. Yeah, there you go, mama.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I did not expect little guy. All right, throw them bands, fam.
Throw them bands, fam. Throw them bands. Get that out of here. Where's that going? I gotta take the real Andrew off. There you go. Take that out of here. I almost removed the real Andrew. I would love a slice of that cherry pie. Because our friend Chris checking in right
The
now.
cherry pie.
My cherry pie. You know, I can't really sing the song.
Haha. Brian Kowalczyk says Stacy didn't like the mushrooms until she met me. Not that mushroom either. I did go there for half a second for half of Mississippi. We all did. Look, all the guys that are laughing, we all went there. So it's a good damn thing to clear it up, folks. All right, let's spin in a fun newscast, folks, because I'm determined to have the most fun I can have with the one ride I get on this planet. And we're going to do the Vibe Other News, or the not-so-serious news right now, folks, because the world's serious enough. So I'm going to run my element, head over to my news desk, and we're going to do news and comment, a couple few news stories. This is the Vibe Other News, or the not-so-serious news.
So what's up, everyone? I'm good. How are you?
It's your dancing newsman in the midday. AI. I'm going to bring you some news right now. A couple few news stories in the Vibe, not so serious news. We're going to do a follow-up on the Coldplay story. You know, everyone remembers, dare I say, that's going to be one of the, if we had to mark all of the biggest stories of 2025, dare I say the Coldplay story, when that couple got cold busted cheating at the Coldplay concert. It's going to be among some of the biggest stories of this year. Well, there's a little bit of a follow-up, and there's more fun going on at the Coldplay show, so maybe this went a little better than maybe the first one. Coldplay's Chris Martin pokes fun at an astronomer CEO kiss cam scandal during a proposal at his concert. So now he can't even trust regular proposals, guys. This couple wanted to propose to his girl. So Chris Martin had a little fun at their expense. Had a little fun with this right here. The Coldplay kiss cam saga lives on. The band's frontman, Chris Martin, hesitated when a fan held up a sign stating that he wanted to propose to his partner during the former concerts at London Wembley Stadium on Friday. I'll pause the video right here. That he wanted to propose to his partner during the former's, why does it say the former's concert, just a Coldplay concert in London's Wembley Stadium on Friday. Now Chris Martin goes on to say from the stage, okay, now listen, my brother, I need you to nod, I do some basic security checks, okay, he said. This guy, the Hymn for the Weekend singer, Chris Martin, 48, jokes on the video for TikTok right here. Here's the couple right here. He says he wants to propose, guys. So this is different after the whole kiss cam thing. It says, he goes on to say, as the audience laughed, he continued, is this person your partner? Yes. Is it no one else's partner, right? Is it not no one else's partner? Once he received an affirmative nod, Martin then sought further clarification, asking, are you cousins or siblings or anything weird like that? Well, he really went down a checklist on this one. He said, are you AI? Are you even real people? Okay, I think we can continue then. It says Martin's cheeky line of questioning comes months after a couple went viral for getting caught seemingly cheating on their spouses at the Coldplay concert in the Boston area. So there's the actual proposal. So maybe that's the better way that it went right here. Let's see if we can roll a little bit of this footage.
That's pretty amazing, actually.
It's pretty funny in light of the other thing, Andrew.
I think she's a nod because I do some very basic security checks, okay? Is this person your partner? Yes, no one else's partner, okay? Are you cousins or siblings or anything weird like that? Okay.
I want to make sure you step in another one.
Are you AI or made from, are you real people? Okay. And I think we can continue. Right. Well, listen, my beautiful brother, here is some advice for free.
jump in. I don't even know you. I think the most embarrassing part, says the West 11 Bravo, is the fact that they were at a Coldplay concert.
Go play.
So there you go, man. There you go. A little fun, a little change, a little palate cleanser from what happened earlier in this year. And you know, dare I say it, that was a cute moment, but it'll never be quite as viral as that first moment, boy. You talk about two people proposing at a concert over them cheating, Scott. They're two stories that one going to get a whole lot more juice than another.
Right.
Today's vote already done, says FJM, and he's referring to, no doubt, to our friend Brian Clauder, who's trying to win a chance
That's
of
funny.
$15,000 and to meet some of the stars of a new upcoming remake of yet another one of Friday the 13th movie. There's a link running in this chat if you want to check it out and vote for Brian Clauder. All right, let's get on with another story that I have in the Bible. Oh, Scott, now we can all get, this is something literally, quite literally, that everyone in the chat can do and everybody that's watching can do. This is about the air guitar players compete for the championships, the World Air Guitar, Scott. Like when I first heard that this was going on, I'm like, no way that people, I mean, I probably heard about this years ago that they've been doing this now for, I think, Scott, right?
Yeah, yeah. I've seen it. Them guys make it look like, they make it pretty entertaining, actually.
Well, look, there's a little bit of it right here. I'm going to pause it. I'll rewind it a little bit. Let's read about this because, you know, we all grew up playing air guitar, right? Everybody went, you get in front
I still do.
Hey, right, Andrea.
Yeah,
Right, everybody. And now if you're just walking and you're feeling a certain thing, you just like put your hand on your neck and strum your belly or whatever way you do it. What it is, this story is about just that, the Air Guitar Championships. We'll read it and I'll show you some of the performances. The world's top air guitar performers traveled to Finland this week for what has become an annual display of air guitar skills. On Friday, 16 competitors from different nations performed in the final of the 2025 Air Guitar World Championships. The winner was from Finland, a Finland native, Apo, the Angus Ratio, who won his first world title ever. Look at it, look at the moves right there. Look at air guitar. That looks like sexual or whatever. Ratio win was also the first time in 25 years that a competitor from Finland has won the champion title, according to the competition's website. Ratio took home the title of after an air off, with the second place winner, Japan's Yuta Sudo-Kan. The two were tied after 2 rounds. But damn, bro, can you imagine like somebody just doing this so much and the crowd's going, these guys are so great, I really can't tell you. I really don't fucking, like, I mean, there has to be one of them that's better than the other. The Air Guitar World Champions take place annually in front of thousands of people in Ula, a city in central Finland. Oulu. The purpose of the competition, according to the website, is to promote world peace with a motto of make air, not war. How about that? I didn't even know. Look at that. Look at this dude, Scott. Look at this dude. This dude. Snap your fingers, he snaps your neck right here. Oh, look at this girl. There's some of the pictures of it. I'll run the actual book. Oh, Ski Mask lives.
Oh,
Ski
shit!
Mask lives.
He's alive!
He's alive. He's at the World Guitar Championships over there in Finland right here. All right.
Team Mask live.
Make air, not war. Well, I like that. I mean, it's silly enough, but if you can put some mix some world peace in there, I'm all for that. Let's watch some of the World Air Guitar Championships right here in this little video report on the Vibe.
Next, there is a championship in the air.
Time for a musical battle without the instruments. Today is the final of the Air Guitar World Championships. Contestants from 13 countries.
What's this? What is this shit?
Enthusiasm, but no guitars to Finland.
Yeah, defending champ Zachary Knowles will try to hold off more than a dozen challengers, including one American. Look how talented they are.
That is pretty tough, too.
There you go. This isn't even what the fuck. It's who gives a fuck to Jim. Just voted says just a guess. So everybody's voting for Brian Clauder right there. Yes to voting Brian. He's in first place. Uh-oh. Why don't we do this a little bit live right here in between the news? They will have double vote days as well, says Just a Guess Days. He's letting us know about the vote thing. Let me pull this up right now, see if I can do it live, and I can actually do it. Oh, it does say vote. So let's do this live. I'll show you guys how I walk through it, and then we'll continue on with more stories on the Vibe Other News. But right now, I'm going to help my friend Brian Clauder. His brief description says I'm 51 years old, and I remember watching Friday the 13th and cried like a bitch. No, cried my eyes out hysterically when Jason jumped out of the water at the end. Bobby Nick, I'm sure you and Scott know exactly what he's talking about. He's describing it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't think these guys entered it, but Brian Clutter did. You decide who wins the sinister $13,000 and meets Jamie Lee Curtis, Matthew Lillard, and Kane Hodder. There it is right there, currently in first in their group. Brian Clutter. So I'm going to click vote. And then I'm on Starlight Foundation with this donate. I'm not donating anything right this second, so I'm going to do one free vote right here. You can cast one vote every 24 hours, verify with Facebook. Now you're going to see personal information about me. There you go. I have to dox myself. There you go. I'm safe enough to say that I'm voting. Oh, you almost saw my email too, so I took it all just in time. No, I don't want email updates. Your free vote for Brian Clutter was received. I will show you that, folks.
I also went and voted it, so
There you go.
Send me the link so I can do it too.
The link is running in the chat on BF Live the 5, Andrew. Right in that chat right there. It says Brian Clutter, vote for him Friday 13th. There it says, you see it, Brian. Mine is officially registered. Go registers yours too. As I get on for my next story in the Vibe, other news from the Air Guitar Championship, we move on to Scott and Bobby Nick. Dare I say, we've all done this. When we were younger, when you had the square 9-volt batteries, you ever
yeah, you got the lick of
put on your tongue, right? Right?
Yeah.
Because we always grew up hearing it. At least I was from a family of 5, so I saw my older brothers and sisters, my siblings doing this, and they go, or they would come up to me and they go, stick out your tongue. And I go, why? And they go, they stick it on my tongue, right? Well, guys, if you have that feeling of nostalgia, but you don't want to actually put your tongue on a battery anymore, how about taste testing some battery-flavored tortilla chips? On the Vibe right here.
What the hell?
Take this in a little bit. Yes, taste testing battery-flavored tortilla chips. Your eyes do not deceive you.
That
You're
is
not hearing things. You're not seeing things. Let's read about it right here. I get a lot of odd pitches in my inbox, but this 9-volt battery-flavored corn chip still stopped me in my tracks, this the writer says. My mind was ringing with questions. What, who, and why? But most importantly, what are they going to taste like? This limited edition flavor comes from Wheat Rewind, a new brand launching in Europe, starting with the Netherlands, promising to blend nostalgia with exciting flavors. Most of these sound pretty normal. Cheese and onion, sriracha, paprika.
Cheese
But their
and
nod to the
onions.
weird, unusual, universal memory of licking a battery was guaranteed to get my attention. I'm going to run a video after I...
Could somebody post it on Facebook, please?
Say that again?
Could somebody post it on Facebook,
It's
please?
in BF Live also, Andrew. Any place I got to put it for you, buddy. It's in the chat and it's in BF Live group. There's a link. But yeah, there's look, and somebody just threw the link. The link is running it's running right now. It's right there. Instead of the next link up. Let's read more about battery flavored chips. It's been a while since I last licked a battery, so in the name of science, I bought my own. Licking a 9-volt battery is probably safe. The Rewind is clear that it does not recommend or condone licking, biting, or otherwise ingesting real batteries. But I figured if it's good enough for my colleague Sean, it's good enough for me. I found the experience pretty unpleasant. A small, sharp shock, and a lingering metallic aftertaste. Not what I usually look for in a tortilla chip. Yeah, Scott, that was definitely it. You would go, you would do it, and you get that, and the jolt would wear off, and then you would go, and the tongue would be out, these mine would, it'd be out, and I'd go, and you would taste the little, the little funky metal taste. Why did we all do that? Why do we think that was all okay? Well, let's see if this guy's going to experience a chip. So you see him, he's holding up a battery, so he gets a direct kind of comparison. He didn't have to remember what it used to taste like. He does this in real time. Let's see what a battery-flavored potato chip tastes like here on the Vibe.
Battery.
To lick a battery? Yeah. Well, there's no need. You can just buy these 9-volt battery-flavored tortilla chips instead. These are from a new brand called Rewind, who are trying to break into Europe right now, and they do have some normal flavors like cheese and onion and sriracha and paprika, but I'm obviously only here for the batteries. It's been a while since I last licked a battery, so I have regrettably brought my own for the direct comparison. Let's first up see how that tastes. Yeah, tingly, unpleasant, metallic. I can't wait to eat these now. Let's see how they fare.
Yes.
A lot less immediately electric. I think it's probably a good thing. Rewind says that they basically use baking soda and citric acid to get the kind of acidity going on. They're actually milder than I would have thought. Here in the UK, we really
But it is use food acid.
of salt and vinegar crisps, and I've had some much more intense ones than these in terms of that acidity level. What these do have, though, is a sort of, I don't know, minerally metallic aftertaste that's, I wouldn't say entirely pleasant. It does kind of taste like a battery, so I see what they're going for. I think the final verdict is that 9-volt battery tortilla chips do beat licking an actual battery, but I'm not sure they're making it into my regular snack rotation just yet.
There you go. So when you're out talking with your friends today, you can say, "You're never going to believe what I heard about on the Vibe Other News on BF Live." But that's battery-flavored tortilla chips. I swear, on the Vibe. Now, I bet these chips, there's a good chance these next chips that I'm going to feature, these tortillas, probably don't taste like batteries. But this involves a world record on the Vibe. My next story in the Vibe Other News. Mexican Festival tacos serve. Mexican Festival taco serving breaks 3 world records. Why did they take so many multiple worlds? Mexican Festival taco serving breaks 3 world records. So this is about the most tacos served in one particular sitting. I'll read the story and then I'll show you what this tremendous amount of tacos looks like in person. A festival in a Mexican city served 13,215 tacos in 1 hour. And in the process also broke the Guinness World Record for the largest stir fry and the largest frying pan. I'll show you some video of this, the actual preparation of this large amount of tacos. The La Discada 2025 Festival in Guadalupe, Nuevo Leon, involved a team of 100 culinary students using a 23-foot diameter frying pan to prepare a stir-fry dish called La Discada. Discada, yes, exactly. Which contains sausage, beef, pork, bacon, tomatoes, peppers, onions, and beer.
Vote for Brian Clotter, please.
Yeah, Andrew's doing it on his live. He's telling people to vote for Brian Clotter, too. The stir fry cooked for 3 hours and 40 minutes over a wood fire, and the 5,331 pounds of cooked food were then turned into tacos and served to the festival's 10,000 attendees. The event earned 3 Guinness World Record titles: the most tacos served in 1 hour, the largest stir fry, and the largest frying pan. The leftover tacos from the event were donated to local food banks. I'm going to show you some of the preparation and what it looks like. The largest stir fry and largest serving, single serving of tacos, right here on the Vibe. That's the frying pan, 7.3 meters in diameter. I wish I knew what that was in feet.
I wonder how much it would be.
Jesse James checks in on the Enter the Giant 96 channel because he's now co-streaming the Vibe on Enter the Giant 96. Look at that. Look at that. That's a big stir fry, guys. That is actual meat in an actual frying pan. And this won a Guinness World Record. In the process of making these large preparation of tacos, over 10,000 tacos, they actually broke these other 2 records. 23 feet, says our friend West 11 Bravo. 23 feet in diameter.
Go over to the stream I have. Going right now. And subscribe to BF Live the Vibe.